and I'm so curious what you think about this. Tom Schwartz is now going to be on a new reality show. It's called Stars on Mars. The competition reality show hosted by William Shatner, where someone is voted off every week. Now, do we want Tom Schwartz back on our screens? Morgan.
I mean, I'm just gonna be brutally honest here. A reality
Please.
show called Stars on Mars, like, it doesn't feel like it would be in my top, list of things to watch. It kind of seems like they're just throwing everything at the wall these days to get these new reality shows. You see shows like The Traitors on Peacock really take off. You see Special Forces on Fox. So it kind of just seems like they're dipping their toe in new adventures for reality TV stars, but Stars on Mars, I just don't really know if that's gonna be at the top of my list. But I have a love-hate relationship with Tom Schwartz. It's so hard for me to, like, wrap my head around what I'm watching on Vanderpump Rules currently because I have really liked Schwartz for so long. So I'm still trying to come to terms with like Schwartz really isn't what I thought he was all these years. So, my initial knee jerk reaction isn't to not watch something because of Schwartz, but just in general, Stars on Mars probably isn't going to be a go for me.
Fair, fair. And I'm someone also who has been a Tom Schwartz fan this whole time. And really, season 10 is taking a huge turn for me because of Scandal. And I think it's just also like, it's so true. You are the company that you keep. And
Mhm.
just even just his friendship with Sandoval, like I'm judging you. But he's gonna be on Winter House too, right? So I mean, he's all of a sudden gonna be on all of these shows, and do you think it's because he's like newly single, he's kind of putting himself out there more, or is it just because Vanderpump Rules is having a moment?
Yeah, I mean, everybody is talking about Vanderpump Rules, so I think it is a good marketing strategy to have cast members go on other shows. We've seen Ariana specifically is like all over the place, whether she's modeling for Bloomingdale's or getting a role in a Lifetime movie. She's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. I feel like the Vanderpump Rules
Right.
cast are hot commodities right now. They're even nominated the women of the show, nominated for an MTV Movie and TV award. So I definitely think there's some PR strategy to getting Tom Schwartz. I think initially when he was cast for Winter House, it was going to be more about single Tom because the timeline of it, right, was I think maybe the third or fourth week of March. And Scandival
Yeah.
really only happened at the end of the first week of March. So he was already pretty much slated to go to Winter House, and this just added to the drama that is going to ensue in Colorado, I believe they went.
Yes, I know. When I saw those pictures, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like, just Tom Schwartz is just going to be on our television screen for the foreseeable future. How far
Yeah.
do you think he will get? Because I don't look at Schwartz and say, "Oh, he's really competitive." Like, I would say almost the exact opposite. Like, how do you think
Yeah.
he'll do in that environment?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because I don't really know like what stars on Mars will entail. So let's just pretend that something like the traders where they're gonna have, physical competitions and then they'll vote somebody off. I'm assuming that's probably what's gonna happen. It depends. If it is about being likable, look, Schwartz is very charismatic. He's very charming. I think it's easy to, fall kind of under his trap, if you will. So if it's about likability, I think he might make it far, with other cast members around him. If it comes down to strategy, we have seen that he doesn't make the best decisions. So he might be voted off early.
Yeah, I think you're right with the social element for sure. And then we also see Kristen Doty and then Tasha Adams from The Bachelor is doing The GOAT, I believe it's called. So there's a lot of new reality TV shows coming up. And I think it's good because the writer strike, like, is delaying a lot of the scripted shows.
Yeah, I mean, so while I'm complaining about Stars on Mars, maybe I won't be complaining when this comes out because all of my other favorite shows will be off the air.
Pretty much. I know I was so sad when I found out Drew Barrymore wasn't going to host the MTV Awards. And it'll be kind of
Yeah.
interesting what other disappointments come from that. So hopefully sending the best of luck to them.